sir.
Good afternoon, Stokes.
Afternoon, Stokes. Stokes.
Well, 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 so you have come. Splendid. Henry, my dear boy.
Hello, Uncle Arnold.
So kind of you busy young people to accept my invitation. Exquisite. Henry, my boy, is this...
Yes, Uncle. My Uncle Arnold. Mademoiselle Robin has me.
We're going to know each other a great deal better, my dear child. And Mr. Wilbraham, a man of law. The only one present who really knows what I'm worth. Nice of you to come, my dear fellow. Leaving your thoughts and malfeasances. We're going to have a little chat later. Mrs. Riddle? No, she's still with me. Old Faithful, I call her. She adores me. Mrs. Riddle! Ah, there you are. Full of excitement. There's been no company in this house for 20 years. She's delighted to see you, she says.
And we're delighted to see you, Mrs. Riddle. We were children, weren't we?
Now you're grown up. The world's at your feet, fortune within your grasp. Mrs. Riddle says it's high time she showed you your rooms. There'll be tea for you when you come down. Moreover, we've all got to behave ourselves because Mrs. Riddle is honoring us with her presence at dinner.
No.
Oh, yes, you are. So that's settled. Philip and his dear wife will be here later. Off you go. Perhaps before you see your room, you'll spare me a few moments.
Sure you got everything you want, isn't it?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Since you're shortly be marrying into our family, you better get accustomed to Uncle Arnold's Spartan habits. I bet this bed's as hard as a board.
The place is a bit grim now, but we'll make it more habitable. I wonder how soon he'll ask us to move in.
Don't ever bet on Uncle Arnold. Run along, Henry, you'll be late.
Sophie, I'm terrified of him. Right from tea, I got him staring at me. That voice.
He barks a lot, don't worry.
Isn't it strange? Henry sees heir. He's been brought up to manage this estate, and yet his uncle has never sent for him until now.
Uncle Arnold had enough of us as children. He doesn't like us, you know. Well, I don't think he even likes himself.
Well, what does he like?
This house, Clarendon, and all the property. Being powerful, he likes that.
I don't understand him paying for Henry's education, yet never seeing him.
He's a funny old man. You know, there was a family row years ago. Henry and I heard about it from Father. The three brothers split up. But it seems a long time to be carrying a grudge. But don't you worry. Henry will take care of you. I wonder why you stay.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, Stokes.
Good evening, Stokes. Good evening, Mr. Phillip. Wonderful weather, sir. Although I suppose the ground is a bit too hard for the horses. It's always either too hard or too soft, Stokes. Mrs. Riddle, would you take Madam's wrap?
Thank you, Mrs. Riddle.
Oh, what's the matter with her? Been chased by a rabbit? I'm afraid we don't entertain very often, Mr. Phillip.
I'll say they don't. I wonder what it's all made of, anyway. I'll bet £50 it means no good for someone.
All right, Wilbraham. After dinner. Go and get dressed. Bug up. Well, Philip, glad you were able to come. And dear Dorothy, beware of the girl who in public's unkissable. She may think in private that kissing's permissible. Eh, Dorothy? Eh?
Oh, it sounds as if you've unearthed some more of my wife's past, Uncle Arnold. You'd better be careful. She's a kicker.
I'll stand clear. Go along to the drawing room, my dear, and bring some sherry. The others are dressing. And don't waste your charms on Stokes. He's fireproof. Henry's brought his young lady, Mademoiselle Robin.
Oh, so that's the reason for this festive evening.
I think it's time he took up his duties here as my agent. Naturally, I'm interested in the girl he marries.
But of course. After all, the future of the Burgoynes is in her hands.
I don't expect you to be vitally concerned. It is important to me. You made a success of your place. Why should you be interested in Clarendon?
I'm not. Clarendon's dismal dairyland. Nothing but milk. I prefer horses.
Ah, horses. 2 champion jumpers, and rumor says you're going to win the national. You're a better judge of horse flesh than women, aren't you, Philip?
Well, I flatter myself I can handle both.
Flattery is a dangerous companion. It can lead you astray. Eh, my boy, eh?
You loathe the lot of us, don't you? Me most of all, I suppose, because I don't want your money. And I couldn't care less what happens to Clarendon. Why don't you turn it into a holiday camp?
You don't deserve a drink, but you shall have one. Join your wife in the drawing room and Stokes shall attend you. Stokes? Where are you, Stokes?
I'm just about to sound the first gong, sir.
Well, sound it. Then go to the drawing room and find out what Mr. Philip would like to drink.
Very good, sir.
Come in.
You thought it was Henry, hmm?
Since you show me the way down.
My dear child, how beautiful you look. I'm so antique, I'm sure Henry wouldn't mind. It's an artistic hand. Do you play?
Play?
Yes, the piano. I thought the fingers...
Very badly. I have no accomplishments.
Oh, come, you can't tell me that. Don't you dance or sing?
Only when I'm happy or excited like most people.
You haven't answered my question, have you? I shall take the liberty of thinking you dance and sing very nicely, Mademoiselle Robin. Well, here's Henry. Now we can all three go down together. And perhaps you'll tell me about this charming young lady's accomplishments. She's far too modest. It was, as you know, the good fortune of my brothers to produce children. I had to be content with producing money.
And very successful, sir, if I may say so.
I have never much cared for any of you. As children, you were noisy and untidy. You and your cousin Philip have grown up completely independent of me. Oh, that's not a bad thing. Ah, those awful novels you write. Still paying a dividend?
Yes, quite a good one.
Incredible. I've read him, you know. Still, very few people make fortunes out of good writing. Not like horses, eh, Philip? Only the best will do. If Philip wins the national, he'll be worth 30,000. Dottie can't wait, eh, Dottie? That only leaves Henry. He's always loved Clarendon. He might be me all over again. So I decided long ago that upon my death, he should have Clarendon and all that goes with it. I've had him trained in estate management so that he can run Clarendon as successfully as Philip runs Morton Curlew. The two Burgoyne estates are joining each other and each prospering in its own fashion.
Henry won't let you down, Uncle Arnold.
He won't need a trumpet either while his sister's alive. But I digress. As no doubt you have already guessed, there is a motive behind this jolly little gathering. Henry is proposing to get married. A respectable, though scarcely original course to adopt. And this charming young lady has yielded to his blandishments. Almost anyone would consider him a lucky fellow. I take it you look forward to a country life, my dear?
I do?
Are you sure you wouldn't find it dull?
Of course not.
After a life of glamour, although you tell me you don't play or sing or dance, I'm convinced you're being almost unbecomingly modest.
I'm afraid I'm not very clever. Won't you explain?
Yes, in time. All right, Stokes, you can leave us. Copy in my room and in the hall.
Very good, sir.
I've been glancing over my will. It can be divided into two parts. The legacies and Clarendon. Sophie and Henry are equally provided for in the first part. So also are my servants and the executors, of whom Mr. Wilbraham is one. About Clarendon, as things stand, the house and the income from the estate are left to Henry. If he should die before Philip and without children, it passes to Philip. So that when I heard that Henry was contemplating marriage, I naturally wanted to see the lady who would be mistress of Clarendon. It's been very good of Mademoiselle Robin to come all this way to be inspected. I have come to the conclusion that she is not the wife for Henry.
Uncle Arnold, I've asked Esme to be my wife. I'm not good enough for her. Is that what you mean?
Oh, don't be a fool. Sit down, Henry. Aren't you being a little ancestral, Uncle Arnold? Surely Henry has a right to choose for himself.
Henry's wife must have a solid background. Someone with common sense who'll see he doesn't play the fool with my money.
I don't see how you can possibly say that...
I haven't finished. Philip can afford to be generous. He's independent of me. Henry, alas, is not.
Rather tough luck on poor Henry. I'd rather be dependent on a man-eating tiger. All due respects to the tiger.
Dear me, I am in disgrace. But it's my will we're discussing, and I'm having things my own way. Does that make me a wicked man?
Certainly not a tactful one.
Our literary serpent. After all, this only concerns Henry and, of course, Mademoiselle Robin. He's only got to give her up.
I'm sure Mr. Burgoyne would like to express himself even more freely. I think I should better go.
Oh, please don't go. Uncle doesn't really mean it.
I never say what I don't mean. I've gone into this matter thoroughly. If Henry refuses my terms, I shall make a new will in favor of Mrs. Riddle. Now, Mr. Wilbur, you know why you're here. We'll have a cigar together in my room.
Where's Mrs. Riddle?
She's retired to her room, Sophia.
Thank you, Stokes. Poor old thing. To her, it's just another of Uncle Arnold's little jokes. I can't tell you how sorry we are.
The goods were on approval. No obligation to purchase.
Does he really think I'll give up Esme? He's crazy.
You realize this is a continuation of the battle he had with our fathers. They're dead, so he's taking it out on us.
It's all right for you. You're out of his reach.
I wouldn't exactly say that. You know, Esme, we don't share Uncle Arnold's opinions. He specializes in other people's secrets.
Mine is a particularly dark one.
Really?
This doesn't concern anyone but Esme.
Well, naturally, we don't want to pry.
Well, I might as well tell you all. Your uncle has found out I used to be on the stage.
Really? Were you a success?
Of course.
Oh, that's strange. I don't think I've ever heard your name.
You wouldn't. I never played the provinces.
Esme, please.
I should have brought my family tree. I always understood one had to be dead before one became the subject of an
Oh,
inquest.
darling, don't take any notice of Dorothy. She was only joking.
Oh, leave me alone, all of it. You will go on talking about me, won't you? Potpourri. What a delicious smell. One wonders what it's doing in this house.
It has got a delicious smell, suddenly. Leave her alone, Henry. It won't do any good. I'm entirely on Esme's side. It's inexcusable. I can't imagine why she didn't stick to the stage.
And I can't imagine what it's going to do with you.
Well, it's usually Dottie who's in the doghouse. We'll never have some fun. Fun. Where are you going?
Out.
You know, if Henry loses Clarendon, there's nothing left for him but a life of crime. And you're the expert, Sophie. You better instruct him.
In my novels, the criminals always get caught.
You hear that, Dottie? You better not get mixed up in one of Sophie's plots.
Very funny.
Isn't it wonderful to be appreciated by one's wife? Now, I think that's what Uncle Arnold ought to have had, an appreciative wife. Might have mellowed him. Then he wouldn't have dreamed of leaving Clarendon to Mrs. Riddle.
Well, if it wasn't her, it would have been Stokes or any of the servants. It's just another dig at his brother's children.
I think I'll go and have a chat with him.
Oh, no, that'll be the end.
Things are bad enough as it is. See, it's different for us. We have to live near him. See what you mean. Well, after all, it's your brother's problem. Let him go and talk to Uncle Arnold.
Well, that would be the end. Probably finish in murder.
Well, it's nothing in my life. I'll go and see him.
Come in. Oh, Sophie. I hope you've all been amusing yourselves.
I want to talk to you, Uncle,
By all means. We so seldom have an opportunity.
Shall I?
if you wouldn't mind.
Why weren't you born a boy? You could have run Clarendon. Sit down, my dear. Let me clear these papers out of the way. I rather expected Henry.
You've given him something to decide about.
Yes, I have, haven't I? Brought him up with a jerk. I don't expect he appreciates it yet.
You've been spying on Esme Robin, haven't you?
Spying? Well, let's say investigating. It's my duty to the estate.
Let's be honest. It isn't Miss Robin in particular, is it? You'd object to any woman.
You're wrong, Sophie.
But because a girl's got to work for a living, it seems that...
Wrong. It isn't that at all.
Oh, all right, then, being on the stage. Our investigators have told you about that, of course.
Yes, but that wouldn't sway me unduly. Though the stage is a dangerous nursery. No, my reasons go much deeper than that.
But whatever your reasons, you're forcing Henry to marry the girl. He can't just throw her away.
Perhaps he wouldn't feel so strongly about it if he knew that she wasn't always quite straight with him. Does he know her real name? It's Mrs. Stone. If the decree has been made absolute, it can have been only in the last few days.
You're absolutely sure of this?
Quite. So you see, my dear Sophie, if your foolish brother imagines I'm going to allow my property to fall into the hands of undesirables...
I think you ought to tell Henry about this.
Well, when is he?
He's gone out. Very upset, I'm afraid.
No doubt. Perhaps he'll come and see me. Bless you, my child. Warm tonight, isn't it?
No good, Philip. Where's Dorothy?
Powdering her nose. How did it go?
Didn't do any good. Hasn't Henry come back yet?
Not that I know of.
I want to work with her.
All right, Stokes, it's not what you think. Now take Miss Riddle away and send for the police.
Philip, there were shots. What's happened? Oh, is she hurt?
Now, you better stay out.
Were you in here when it happened?
I was. Uncle Arnold's gun.
Philip, why did you? Dorothy.
He was shot at from outside on the terrace. I fired Uncle's gun at whoever it was and missed.
You saw him? Who was it?
I don't know.
I wonder if you made a new will.
No. He wasn't given the opportunity. A dreadful business, Mr. Burgoyne.
But not a shock to you, I notice.
I overheard Stokes phoning the police.
Evidently you've been out of doors.
I was awaiting an opportunity to return to my client.
I wonder if you saw anything of the murderer. He fired from just outside there.
Shall we save our information for the police?
Just a minute, please. Hello, miss. Where were you going? Come along. I'm a police officer.
Police?
Yes. There's been an accident to Mr. Arnold Burgoyne. Do you live here?
I was staying here. I'm just leaving. I want to catch the last train to London.
Well, there's no train till the morning, and the station's very draughty. You'd better come back to the house.
Yes,
if
well,
you don't mind. Careful! Bring these along, will you?
Esme, where have you been? We all thought you were in your room.
Where is Henry?
He's gone out. Inspector, I think you better come to the library.
I don't suppose anyone else will want to leave.
I suppose he's dead?
Don't you know? Where were you running off to?
London. I wanted to get away. Where's Henry?
We don't know. You've got yourself into a mess, haven't you?
Easily done, isn't it? I expect you know. I expect you do.
Silly of you to run away, wasn't it? You may come in for a lot of attention.
I suppose so.
It's a good job you're accustomed to the limelight.
As I came in, he was sitting here. That drawer was open. He was fumbling for something. At the same time, there was a flash and a report from outside on the terrace. As he fell over, I jumped forward and was able to see exactly what he was about to take out of that drawer. This gun.
And you picked it up?
Instinctively. There was a figure out there on the terrace. It moved to the left.
You missed whoever it was.
It looks like it. It was pretty dark out there.
Tell me, where were you standing?
Exactly here.
Mm-hmm. And where was the other person standing?
When I fired or when he fired?
When he fired.
Here.
Quite so. And you say he moved to the left?
Yes. You can see my bullet hole through the window.
Uh-huh. Yes, we ought to be able to trace your bullet. Tell me, have any of these documents been disturbed? No, they're complete. So Mr. Burgoyne was changing his will? I did not say that. You don't have to, it's all there. Certain readjustments have been proposed, nothing more. Is that so?
Well, I must ask you to give me a note of these changes. But the alterations were nearly discussed by all interested parties? Well, yes. In that case, I needn't trouble you. No doubt some of the members of the family will be glad to inform me. Well, that'll be all, but I must ask none of you to leave the house. Mr. Burgoyne, I don't suppose you can remember who it was you saw on the terrace.
It isn't a matter of not remembering. I'd like you to get that straight.
That's all right, sir. Thank you.
There are several officers you could arrest. You will be careful, won't you?
Oh, I'll be more than that. I'll be certain. What's the score, Captain?
That revolver didn't kill him, sir. Something of a totally different caliber. Doctor thinks an old-fashioned pistol.
That supports Burgoyne's story. I'd like to have a look at that old-fashioned pistol.
Well, here's the twin to it, sir.
Where'd you get this?
In the gunroom, sir. It's one of a pair of old French dueling pistols. The other's missing. It hasn't been fired for years, sir.
I can tell that.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
There's a squad combing the ground, sir. And I've made arrangements for the butler to put a small breakfast room off the lounge at your disposal.
Good, good. I'll see them in there one by one. Is Richmond still in the front door?
Yes, sir.
Good. Well, I'll see to him. I'd like you to go out on the terrace and keep an eye on this room in case someone decides to have a quiet look round. But I'm betting they won't. If you ask me, our bird's sitting pretty right in the middle of the family circle. I shall ask you to come into the morning room one by one. Mrs. Riddle first, please.
Inspector, in order to spare the feelings of Mr. Burgoyne's relatives, here is the list you're requested.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to my room to take a sedative.
Now listen, we're all in this. It's no use pretending we're not. That police inspector will probe and sift until he has enough on any one of us to make an arrest. He can easily arrest the wrong person. None of us loved Uncle Arnold, and whoever has killed him has done the rest of us a service.
Now, just a moment, Sophie. You can't pretend we all had the same amount of motive. There's nothing in my life or in yours, for that matter. But what about Henry and Esme?
I'm not interested in who has done it. I merely say let's stick together to protect whoever it is.
You mean obstruct the police?
If necessary, yes. We can suspect each other as much as we like. Well, indeed, we're doing so now. But don't let's add our suspicions to the inspectors.
I don't see how I can possibly be concerned.
Now, what a pity Uncle Arnold died before he had a chance of telling his latest piece of scandal about you. Some people might be unkind enough to consider that a motive for murder.
Oh, Philip, squabbling won't help. I thought you had more sense.
Well, if we're sticking together as a family, and Dolly's in the boat with us. And Esme, too. One for all and all for one.
Why doesn't Henry come back? It's starting to look awfully black against him.
No more than against the rest of us. I'll see to that.
I know. You all think I did it. You're being tremendously well bred about it, but in your mind you think I did it. Go on, say so. I don't mind.
Esme, you're one of the family.
I'm sorry. Time wanted I had been in my room.
I'll say she's jumpy. Did you tell the inspector that the figure you saw was a man?
Well, I probably referred to it as he.
And was it male?
That's the most likely supposition, surely.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Henry Burgoyne. Will you ask him to come here?
My brother's out.
Out? Since when?
Since, shortly after dinner.
Before the shooting?
Yes.
I don't recollect you telling me this.
I don't recollect you asking me.
If he shall come back, I'd like to see him.
I'll give him your message. Mrs. Riddle must have found a time.
Oh, why can't the man get done and let us go home?
He's got a job of work to do.
Well, you might at least try to do it pleasantly.
It's not a very pleasant job, dear. Like a cup of tea?
No, thanks. Here, where are you going with that?
To Esme. Do you mind? After all, she is a guest.
I'd make it a bottle of champagne.
I know, laced with arsenic.
Didn't want to come here tonight in the first place.
For a very understandable reason. Uncle's genius for telling tales in the school.
Well, at least it wouldn't have got us into this jam.
Well, we're not in a jam. The poor Henry is, though. It's our job to stand by him. At least I agree with Sophie over that.
Oh, well, let cousinly love continue. Never could really resist Sophie, could you? That goes back to long before.
There's a policeman outside. I thought you two would have gone home. What's happening?
We're under house arrest, and so are you.
And so is your girlfriend, since the police brought her back.
Brought her back? Why, where is she?
Up in a room. But before you go charging about the house, I think I'd better warn you. We're all in rather a sticky mess.
Why, what are you getting at?
Someone has murdered Uncle Arnold, and the police think it's one of us. The inspector wants to see you.
Murdered?
Yes, shot by someone out there on the terrace. Soon after you left, and before he had a chance to make a new will.
Are you suggesting that I did it?
I'm not a policeman. Now, we're all in this, the whole blessed family. None of us wanted to see Clarendon go to Mrs. Riddle.
Where's Sophie?
With Esme upstairs. And don't forget the inspector.
I'll see him when I'm ready.
Yeah, well, that attitude won't help him very much. It's no use getting tough with people who are tougher than you are. Eh, Dottie?
Absolutely right. You always are, aren't you?
I don't think I need you again tonight, Mr. Burgoyne. I would like a word with Mrs. Burgoyne.
With pleasure, Inspector.
I didn't expect to see you, Mr. Henry.
Indeed, and why not?
Quite so, no reason at all. Have you seen the inspector?
No, not yet.
I felt bound to advise him as to your late uncle's instructions. No other will was made. There was no time.
What are you getting at?
Nothing at all, Mr. Henry. No, indeed.
Come in. Chérie. They think I did it.
You mustn't talk like that.
They found me by the front gates and walked me back.
What were you doing out there?
Running away. That ghastly dinner, your uncle beating me like a napper, looking for blemishes, trying to find something rotten. Couldn't stand it any longer.
So we were both out when it happened.
And your cousin Henry will undoubtedly inherit the estate, provided that...
Go on.
Oh, nothing.
Provided that...
I was merely going to say, provided that he was spared to do so.
I don't quite follow you.
Well, he could hardly allow Miss Robin to take the blame, could he? That certainly wouldn't be gentlemanly. Oh, dear me, no, there are quite a number of people who had a grudge against my deceased client. He knew too much about them.
Indeed.
What better occasion than this to silence him? Most of his victims together under one roof.
I can see you're going to be a great help to the police.
Oh, indeed, no. And the soul of discretion, Mr. Burgoyne.
Of course I understand, Inspector. I only wish I could have been more helpful.
You've done your best, Mrs. Burgoyne. I'm much obliged.
Are we free to go now, Inspector?
Yes, sir. I may have to trouble you again at some other time.
You know where we live.
Excuse me, madam.
Good night, Mrs. Burgoyne.
Good night, Inspector.
Good night, Inspector. Good night, sir.
Grease marks?
Have them analyzed and compare with the grease on that dueling pistol.
Yes, sir.
I don't know whether you've been informed, but Mr. Henry has returned.
Yes? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wilburn.
Are you Mr. Henry Burgoyne?
I am.
I'm Inspector Forbes. I've been called in to investigate the death of your uncle, Mr. Arnold Burgoyne. Oh, but no doubt Miss Robin has informed you of the circumstances.
What I know of them?
I don't think we need keep you up any longer, Mr. Wilbraham. Won't you sit down, Miss Robin? Mr. Burgoyne, can you account for your movements since dinner?
Quite easily. I've been out.
Out where?
I walked up the road toward the Downs.
Alone?
Quite alone.
Meet anyone?
No one.
So we've only your word for it.
That's generally sufficient, unless trouble's being looked for.
Trouble enough without making more, Mr. Burgoyne. You should know that.
I'm sorry. I'm rather upset.
That's all right, sir. So you were both walking about in the darkness?
Yes.
And you didn't meet? Not even accidentally?
No.
In the dark, surely there'd be less chance of meeting accidentally.
You didn't meet at all?
No. I didn't even know that Mademoiselle Robin had left the house.
Why did you leave the house?
Because I was furious. If I'd stayed, I might have done some damage.
Yes, I know all about what was said at dinner. You realize, of course, that you're the only one to benefit directly by your uncle's death.
Does that make me a murderer?
It's not for me to say, sir. If I may put it to you straight, there are certain questions you may prefer to answer in the presence of your solicitor.
Ask what you like. I have nothing to hide.
All right. Tell me, if you wish, what would be your position if your uncle had changed his will?
I'd be broke. I've depended on getting this job with Uncle Arnold. I've even borrowed a bit on the strength of it.
So you wouldn't be able to consider marriage?
Broke people do get married, you know. It depends on how much they need each other.
Ladies are not always so idealistic. Are they, Miss Robin?
I agree with Henry.
Why not? He's a rich man now.
What are you suggesting?
I'm talking to Miss Robin. Would you rather I did so alone? Did you at any time tonight go to the gun room?
I didn't know there was a gun room.
You lost your way in the parkland. Now, can you remember what kind of ground you walked over?
Only that there were some outbuildings and cow sheds, I thought, and I went through some muddy places.
So I see from your shoes. Now, you could have only gone through muddy places at some distance from the house. That might prove to be a useful piece of evidence in your favor. Could I borrow them to have them examined?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Capo! Wrap these up, will you?
Right, sir.
Now, your story is that, angry and hurt by your treatment, you were on your way back to London?
Yes.
Without informing Mr. Burgoyne here?
I left a note in my room.
Can I see it?
I destroyed it.
Wasn't that rather thoughtless?
Why?
It would have shown that Miss Robin wasn't a young lady to run away from bad news. You were about to lose your inheritance.
If you're trying to hint that Mademoiselle Robin would have walked out on me as an additional motive for my killing Uncle Arnold, you're crazy.
Quite possibly. Just the same, it'd be crazier still to take anything for granted.
Miss Robin's shoes.
No, thank you, Capo. Now to check on everything. I have to doubt every word I'm told until it's corroborated. I even have to make quite sure of people's names. It's extraordinary how you can slip up on a little thing like that.
Yes, I suppose so. But surely you can recognize honest people from crooks instinctively. I can.
Can you? I wish I could say the same. It would save a lot of unpleasant surprises. To save any confusion now, just write your name on the parcel. There. That's right, isn't it? Is it correct or not?
Mrs. Stone. Esme, it isn't true, is it?
It is. Now, are you satisfied? Henry, darling, I must speak to you. You must hear my side.
Couldn't you have told me? Did it have to come out like this?
Would you have understood?
I'd have tried.
He left me. For some time I was very unhappy. Meeting you changed everything. I was going to tell you, but everything seemed so far away, nothing to do with us.
Yes. I see.
Your uncle knew. He paid private detectives to find out. That's why he invited me here tonight, to get the utmost enjoyment out of it.
Who told you this?
Sophie. He told her in here, after dinner, just before he was killed.
You won't ever hurt you again. Look. I thought I'd better write this.
My darling, being in danger of arrest, it is my wish. Everything of which I die, possessed to you. They can't arrest you.
They've got a pretty good case.
No better than they have against me.
That's true.
If they take you away, they take us both. I don't ever want to be without you again. Ever.
Any fresh reports of the inquest, Stokes?
No, miss. I know that it was held and adjourned on the application of the police.
Mrs. Riddle knows. We shall have Mr. and Mrs. Phillip here for lunch.
I'm afraid Mrs. Riddle will be staying in bed. She complained of not feeling well when we returned from the inquest.
Oh, I am sorry.
There are several cases of influenza in the village.
Well, have you sent for the doctor?
I suggested it, but Mrs. Riddle has her own ideas about medicine, and she doesn't trust it.
All right, Stokes. I'll go and see her later.
Excuse me, miss.
Good morning, Miss Burgoyne. You're just the lady I want to see.
Come and sit down. I think it's only fair to warn you, this is a stricken house. Mrs. Riddle has influenza.
I'm afraid I shall have to risk it. And if you don't mind, I'll stand. I spent most of the night sitting at my desk.
Trying to decide which one of us to arrest. What a shame.
As a matter of fact, I spent the night glancing through a few of your novels.
Oh, well, then you would have been better off in bed.
Why do you always write about crime?
Well, obviously because I find crime pays.
I would have associated you more with romance.
Why not be honest and tell me why you really are here?
All right. Miss Burgoyne, I could apply for a warrant for the arrest of your brother, and very probably get it.
Wouldn't that be very silly? Cigarette?
No, thank you. He had overwhelming motive.
So did I. I disliked Uncle Arnold intensely. Why not arrest me?
Because I don't believe you killed him.
Surely you shouldn't allow your gentlemanly instincts to sway your judgment. Uncle Arnold insulted me at dinner. Well, he criticized my books. Now, there's motive enough, surely.
I'm being perfectly serious.
Then why not arrest Henry instead of talking to me about it?
You tell me.
I've no doubt that Henry would have liked to have done it. He didn't get the chance.
Oh?
Well, surely you must have worked that out. After all, you've questioned everybody.
All the same, I'd like your angle.
Because you've been reading my novels.
Maybe.
Or because you think that my devotion to Henry will make me so over-anxious that I let some cat out of the bag.
Does it matter either way?
Only to my vanity. However, let's get Henry out of your clutches. Now listen. Henry arrived here with Esme, Mr. Wilbraham, and myself. If he planned to kill Uncle Arnold, he would have had to get the pistol from the gun room before dinner and hide it somewhere, well, until he was ready to use it.
And that's probably just what he did.
No, he didn't go to the gun room. He went straight up to his room to dress and then came to Miss Robin's room.
Miss?
Oh, all right then, Mrs. Stone's room. There he found Uncle Arnold, and the three of them came down here together.
How do you know?
Well, I saw them.
From where?
From the corridor, just as I was leaving my room.
And you followed them down?
Oh, no. I went the other way, through the gun room.
So you admit you went to the gun room?
It's not a question of admitting. I state I went to the gun room. And, Inspector, believe it or not, both the dueling pistols were there, safely tucked in their case.
You opened the case and looked?
Well, certainly.
Why?
Well, because I'm very fond of those pistols. I've liked them ever since I was a little girl.
You must have been a very strange little girl.
Yes, I was. I used to think I'd like to use one of them to kill Uncle Arnold. When he'd been beastlier to us than usual.
All right. You'll produce evidence that your brother had no opportunity to obtain possession of the pistol before dinner.
I'm afraid so, Inspector. Does that disappoint you very much?
What about after dinner?
After dinner? Do you really want to go into that?
If you don't mind.
Well, this is where you do come up against it. After dinner, Henry did not go upstairs. He was with all of us here in the lounge up to the time he went out. We can all swear to that.
I see.
So, Inspector, how can you possibly arrest someone for murder that they had no opportunity to commit?
Very neat, Miss Burgoyne. Good enough for a novel.
I wouldn't say that. My readers would expect much more of me. May I add a word of advice? Shuffle the pack and deal yourself another hand. There are several offers for you to choose from. Hello, darling.
Hello, Sophie.
So glad you could come. You know Inspector Forbes, of course.
Yes, good morning, Inspector.
Won't you lunch with us, Inspector?
No, thank you. It's time I was off. Mrs. Burgoyne, you lost a glove.
Oh, so I did. How clever of you to find it. Why, it's been cleaned. But it was filthy.
We were interested in those grease marks. We thought they might have been caused by petroleum jelly.
Oh, were they?
No, motor grease.
Oh, well, as long as that makes everybody happy.
Good morning, Miss Burgoyne. I'll let myself out.
No.
Petroleum jelly? What's the big idea?
Well, they put it on metal to prevent rusting. Pistol barrels, for instance.
Oh, I see. Life is uncertain, isn't it?
Not so uncertain as it was, at least for Henry.
Why?
The inspector was getting ready to arrest him.
The Dickens he was. He's working fast.
Yes, but I've slowed him down. I've showed him that in spite of motive, Henry had no opportunity to kill Uncle Arnold.
Good for you. But is that strictly true?
In the absence of any evidence to the contrary, yes. The inspector's no fool. But we've gained time.
He'll go on ferreting, of course.
Yes, but over a wider field. If he drops Henry, he picks up us. All of us. Servants included. Even Wilbraham.
But no one could possibly suspect him. It's too great a risk with nothing to gain.
As far as we know. How can we tell what were his dealings with Uncle Arnold?
You can't sell me Wilbraham.
Well, someone's a murderer. Someone settled Henry's financial problems and handed Clarendon over to him. Why? Because of hatred of Uncle Arnold or because of love of Henry?
Well, of course, you're going to turn yourself into a detective.
Doris.
Sophie does all her detecting in her novels, and pretty ghastly they are, too. I don't suppose you realize, Henry, that Sophie's put the police completely off your scent.
What's the matter?
Must be the relief, I suppose. I am feeling a bit faint, though.
You've got a temperature. Come and sit down. I hope he hasn't got Mrs. Riddle's flu.
Yes, your brother has slight influenza. The tablets will bring the fever down, and it's just a question of a few days' rest. He seems under very great mental stress, Miss Burgoyne. That won't help, of course.
We're all going through a very trying time, Doctor. You realize that, of course.
Naturally. And that, of course, makes one more susceptible to these slight infections. Well, when we've got rid of the temperature, I'll give him a tonic.
Good.
A strong one.
Thank you, darling. This is good of you. I've no fear of infected areas. Just as well to keep the servants out of it. Not quite so feverish, I see. I think you'll recover.
Nice sort of chap I am. Just when I want to be helping to shield the criminal members of my family. What's the latest police bulletin?
No news from the inspector for 2 whole days. Oh, by the way, Dr. Willis said you could start taking your tonic.
Oh.
Dorothy got it in the village this morning and brought it over. You could have some before your tea. Now you go to sleep and stop being a nuisance. He's much better.
You go and rest. I'll stay here until you're ready to take over.
Thank you, Esme. Hello, cousin. All alone?
No, slipped my halter, I'm afraid. How's Henry?
On the mend, I'm glad to say.
And the charming little Esme? Still nursing the heir to the estates, I'll bet.
Doesn't that shoulder get tired, Phil? Always having a chip on it.
You liked it that way once. And you still see me in your dreams, don't you?
I sleep heavily and dreamlessly these days. Where's Dorothy?
Well, haven't you seen her this morning?
It was half a day ago. You're not very nice to her, are you, Phil?
Much better than she deserves. You know, some women ought to wear blinkers to keep them running straight.
Look, Phil, I thought we'd settled all this when you married Dorothy.
But I don't have you very often to myself, do I? No. And now we have a murderer in the family. Or should I say murderess?
Why'd you say that?
After all, I did fire at someone.
You gave everyone the impression it was a man.
It makes my blood run cold to think of a woman being sentenced for murder. Even Dottie.
I think you'd better go.
I don't have to remind you that I'm the soul of discretion.
Time for your tonic, darling.
Dr. Willis ought to run a cocktail bar. He'd make a fortune at it. Good luck. It's got quite a kick, hasn't it? We'll have it at the wedding. It's cheaper than champagne.
I think you ought to relax now.
Relax? I do nothing but relax. I'll get up tomorrow and go for a ride.
All right, darling, but...
I know what I'll do. I'll go down to the police station and have some fun with the inspector. I'll tell him that I killed Uncle Arnold, but that he'll never be able to prove it. That's good, isn't it? He'll never be able to prove it.
Rest, Shelley, please try and rest.
He's settling down. I think he'll sleep.
Well, there's no fever. He's weak, certainly. What I can't understand is his excited mental condition. It's not consistent with his physical state. He seems to be obsessed with the idea that he's wanted by the police.
Thank you.
Will there be anything else, Sophia?
No, that'll be all, thank you, Stokes.
Thank you, miss.
The gun. I want the gun. Where does she hide it?
Henry, go back to bed at once.
I know what they're saying, and I killed Uncle Arnold. I must throw it away. I must. The police are here, I tell you. They're hiding, waiting for me. They're going to kill me. Kill me.
Stokes, help me.
Of course, miss.
Esme! Esme!
He seems to have got over this attack, Miss Sophie, but I wouldn't like to say how many more he can take.
Oh, all right, Stokes, I'll see to him.
Very good, miss.
I left Henry in your charge.
Why, what's happened?
Nothing. What do you expect to happen?
I couldn't go on any longer. I had to go to my room and lie down. I've reached the end. He isn't getting any better. I can't put it properly into words, but it's as if someone or something was willing him to die. And that cloud which comes over his brain, heavier, each time heavier. I can't fight it any longer. He was all right. He took his medicine as usual. Then that look came back into his eye. He didn't know me. He said I was killing him. Told me to go away.
Don't worry, Esme. Come sit down. Everything's going to be all right.
He's had another wonderful night.
You look tired, Esme. Have some coffee before you lie down.
Any news?
No, nothing.
You know, I can date his recovery from the day you stopped him taking that medicine.
Perhaps it didn't agree with him. Have some toast.
No, thank you, nothing to eat.
Esme, how long do you think it'll be before Henry's fit to travel?
Travel?
To Paris.
To Paris?
Look, dear, I'm going to be very insistent about this, but you've got to get away from here as soon as possible. I can't give you any reason at the moment, but now wouldn't it be a good idea if you got married in Paris?
There's something you haven't told me, something you found out.
You just stop imagining things and get to work on Henry. You've got to get away from here.
How the bottle of medicine for Mr. Henry, miss?
Thank you, Stokes. Who brought it this time?
And Mrs. Phillip, as usual, miss. She came over rather early in the jeep.
All right, Stokes, I'll see to it.
Thank you, miss.
You're not going to let him take it.
Of course not. You run along and get your rest. I'll see to it.
Centre each on platypus, archer shield and roving boy. Same on finger plate and mine lass. And 2:30, Ashton Park, filigree, a monkey to win. Wrexham Cup, a century to win Donnybrook.
Oh, Stokes, I've just had an accident with the medicine bottle. I'm afraid it might damage the carpet. You might clear it up for me, will you? At once.
Certainly.
That'll be all for today. You might give me the total invested. And it's down to? Thank you.
No one would think this is my own house. I've never been hurried out of anywhere in such indecent haste. Let's hope Paris is going to be more hospitable.
You are hurrying us out of danger, aren't you?
Don't be silly.
Come on, we're cutting it rather fine.
Bless you, darling.
Anyone would think we're going away for a year. We'll be back before you know it.
We'll meet again very soon.
Sure you don't need a chaperone?
Thanks for the compliment. Off with you.
Au revoir.
Goodbye.
Aren't you in a rather dangerous position? There's a bit of a draught from that window.
Thank you for coming, Philip.
But what's all this about Henry and Esme? Stokes says they've gone away.
They've gone away to get married.
I don't quite get this. It was only a few days ago that
That Henry was dying. That's what we all thought. I stopped the tonic, Philip. This is the analyst's report. I believe that belladonna is easily extracted from deadly nightshade, Philip. You have lots of nightshade at Curlew, haven't you?
Why should I want to get rid of Henry?
If Henry died unmarried, you would give Clarendon.
Why on earth should I want Clarendon?
Philip, please, at least be honest with me. You're desperate for money. You've been gambling madly on horses and losing.
Oh, Stokes been talking?
Not to me. I heard him phoning your bookmaker. You used Stokes because you couldn't get enough money on in your own name. Clarendon was your only hope, and Uncle Arnold and Henry stood in your way. You never allowed anyone to stand in your way, have you, Philip?
Go on, Sophie.
You got the pistol from the gun room before dinner while we were dressing. You hid it in the potpourri jar in the lounge until after dinner. That's why the perfume was so strong. You'd stirred up the petals. Uncle Arnold had already told you why we were invited, so you had to kill him. With all of us in the house, the blame could fall on anyone. Uncle Arnold had the gift of goading us to madness. Philip, what are you doing?
It's all right. Come and sit here, where Uncle Arnold sat. Come on. Now, I'll show you what happened. I came along the terrace. As soon as Uncle heard me, he made a grab for his gun, but I got him first. I threw the pistol away, stepped in here, and took his gun. I fired it into the night. My alibi. It was all quite simple. 3 steps in the dark. Easy to take, easy to retrace. Look, I'll show you.
Philip! Philip, please come back!